Hey, it's Chris Byrne, and coming this week, G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra opens nationwide. Now, I've had a chance to see the movie, and it is a real thrill ride. You're going to want to see it. But earlier this year, I had a chance to sit down with all of the cast and the director and hear their views on the film, and I actually was the first person to show them their very own action figures. You're going to want to check this out. We recently did, for our website, we did a study of kids, and we found out that a lot of them want to go into the military. Is there anything they're going to be that this movie can inspire them to do about being their best, or something along those lines?
It's really not a military film.
No, that's what I thought when I first read it, or when I first heard about it. I was like, G.I. Joe, okay, of course, it's a, it's a military film, but it's not. It could be not the farthest thing away from it. Like it's like, I don't know, X-Men or Independence Day or something like that. It's so fantastical. It's ninjas flying around. It's not anything like the military.
So it's really action-adventure.
Yeah, it's action-adventure for sure.
And a good classic good versus evil is at its core, with great characters and arcs. And
I think there's a lot worse things in the world that kids could do than going to the military. I think the military is great, but I wouldn't tell a kid to go get in the military. Not right now.
Right. What kind of play do you think this movie is going to inspire? Since we're a toy, we talk about toys, or my job is to talk about toys.
Yeah.
What kind of play do you think this is going to inspire?
It's a whole. There are such great characters in this film, and there's such, there's so much for kids to get excited by and to play with.
Now, what did you've got an army man on your shoulder. Now, what made you guys want to become actors? What brought you into this field?
I kind of lucked out and just sort of, it found me, in a way. And then once I took one workshop just because it seemed interesting, and I was hooked after that. I'm literally obsessed with it now.
Really?
I don't do anything but watch movies and read scripts now.
That's great. And what would you tell kids who look at you guys and they're looking up to you guys and they think, well, gee, that's a career I'd really like to have. What can they do to prepare?
I think just watch movies and read books and read biographies of people who you respect and admire, who've done it before. And
also really learn your craft. Like, don't just want to be an actor just because it'd be cool to be famous or whatever, because then you're going to fail miserably, because we get 99.999% no's and we get one yes, and that's the one movie we get to do.
Yeah.
So you just get denied everywhere, and if you don't actually really love to act and you just want to be famous, then it's not going to work out for you, more than likely, unless you're that 1/jillionth of a percent.
Right. Now, what would you say to kids to learn to deal with that? Because we see a lot of kids who really don't handle failure that well. They all get trophies for just showing up on the soccer field. They just, they're always being awarded just for showing up. What do you say to them to learn to deal with that kind of stuff?
I think you have to, if your reasons are right, if you have good intentions and you're there for the right reason, you just have to know that life is never all going to go swimmingly. You have to be patient, and if it's something you love, stick at it, be true to yourself, and you'll be rewarded for that.
And just for acting, I always had to tell myself it wasn't that I didn't do good. It just wasn't that I wasn't what they were looking for. So if it's acting or something like that, then
keep your chin up.
Yeah, but just work hard. Be proud of what you're doing, not need to have, sort of validation from somebody else.